So the test footage you guys saw in yesterday's vlog, every time it came loose, I kept tightening it.
We on the highway!
What's good, my friends? I figured I'd dedicate today's vlog on a follow-up on how this tool has been going on day one. It looks very cool. As you can see, it's hooked up to the GoPro mount. You see? I actually had the GoPro on this. I had the GoPro 3 Plus. So the test footage you guys saw in yesterday's vlog with me doing a little baby Willie was on this tool with the GoPro. Overall, the tool is cool, man. Like the view, I was blown away. I love the view. I love the view that it gave me in the vehicle, and I also love the view that it gave me on the scooter. Very cool views. However, I was having, a few issues that I figure I'll mention right now. I'll show you guys so you guys have a heads up. I already contacted the company and let them know that I was having these issues. So I'm going to show some of the visible signs of what I'm talking about. Alright, so first thing that happened was on 3 occasions, this little rubber came completely off. You see it? After the first time using it, the rubber grip or the glue that's on it, I guess, I'm not sure again if it's hot or if that's just because the glue they're using is not strong enough. But make note of that. I tightened it up. I made sure to tighten it because I didn't want it to come loose. But I know if you over tighten it, this will happen. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't seem to be that big of a deal compared to what it can do for you. You see how it ripped right there already? Upon tightening it, if I tightened it too much, it like squeezed out of it. It's hard to explain, but like I kept tightening it and I had it on a pole. I had it on the Roughhouse, and it would just squeeze right out. I'm not sure if it was because of the heat or if because the rubber adhesive glue isn't too strong. But yeah, so it came off on a few occasions and I just pretty much stuck it back on there and tightened it back up, and that was that. Next, this screw right here, I think I stripped it. I tried tightening it and I would tighten it on the pole and I over tighten it, I'm assuming, right? And when I would tighten it, let me see if you guys can see what I'm talking about. There you go, watch. So obviously, there's nothing on it right now, so it shouldn't be tightened, but I'm only showing you this as a demonstration because I tried on several occasions to work around it, but watch what happens. Look it. And watch. I didn't even know that that's how this mechanism works, but check it out. There you go. So this is what happened when I say that I accidentally stripped it, or I'm assuming, I don't know what stripped it, but yeah. I was trying to tighten it. I had it on the Roughhouse. Let me show you where I had it mounted to. I had it mounted right here. As you guys see, this little rubber residue, and I kept mounting it. Every time I would tighten it, I'm not sure if it was the vibration. I know that tool wasn't meant to be put here on the Roughhouse, on the scooter, but I figured, like, why not see what the view looks like? The view was awesome. I love the view. However, I think maybe the vibration or something caused it to keep coming loose. Every time it came loose, I kept tightening it, and every time I kept tightening it, the vibration would cause it to come loose, and then I would tighten it, and I think the tightening and loosening factor caused it to go bad in the same day, which is kind of disappointing, but the view itself is awesome. The tool itself is awesome. It just looks neat. Like this whole C-clamp over here, and it still works, guys, but I'm not gonna be able to get an extreme rock solid tight with this right here. I don't know if they hold this together with some type of cement or some type of adhesive glue or something, but what I need to do now is I need to turn it left so it can catch a thread. Now once it catches a thread, it'll go all the way back to the bottom, but it's not gonna be the same way it was when I first got it, like factory sealed, factory new. Oh, and last but not least, one last thing that I wanted to mention. I figure I'll mention it now. Oops, I'm sorry guys. Let me try to get this off. I'm working one hand here. So check this out, right? You see this rubber grommet right here? It's like a little rubber grommet. That came out immediately. Like when I over tighten that, I guess it has something to do with over tightening. I should probably be a little lighter. I mean, I know I tighten them up pretty light, like softly, but it was coming loose. So I tried to tighten it and this rubber came off. I pushed the rubber back in, but yeah, make a note of that. Overall, it looks great, y'all. It looks great. It feels great. this is something minor, maybe I'd recommend a different screw system, maybe one that's whole. I don't know how much it would cost to machine that. One that's a single piece. I don't know if that's possible to make it a single piece, or to weld this. Maybe add a weld around here, like a bead, a weld, so that when you turn, it doesn't strip. You know what I mean? I didn't know this was two separate pieces. That's what happened here. This is two separate pieces, so that's why that went bad. Overall, guys, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm looking forward to incorporating it more in the future. I'm gonna wait till the company contacts me and let me know what they're gonna do as far as this little mechanism right here being stripped. Maybe they might be able to send me a replacement. You know, even though it was a free product, you know, I appreciate the fact that they sent me a free product, but it would be terrible to let this free product go to waste and me not be able to use it to its maximum potential, if that makes any sense. That's the update, guys. It's another burning day here in Philadelphia.
We on the highway, and we back.